Hey everyone, Nam here to do the biggest prediction in football of the year. Super Bowl 49, the defending Super Bowl champions Seattle Seahawks facing the New England Patriots. The Seahawks came back and won in dramatic fashion after being down, scoring 15 points late to they take a 22-19 lead. The Packers came back and scored a field goal, but ultimately the Seahawks scored initial scoring drive with a touchdown on the first possession of overtime, and sent them to the Super Bowl for the second straight year. The New England Patriots, despite some controversy regarding Deflategate, pretty easily handled the Indianapolis Colts, nonetheless, 45-7 victory. And now here we are, Super Bowl Sunday, less than 2 weeks away. I'll give a little bit of analysis, a little bit of a breakdown, and what they need to do in order to win, and then ultimately give my prediction. So looking at the Seahawks, right here, Richard Sherman tied in the postseason with interceptions with 2. One key interception came against the Green Bay Packers during their opening drive. Aaron Rodgers overthrew his target, and Richard Sherman came away with the interception. A very important takeaway there for the Seahawks, because those 3 points, the Packers were at least in field goal range, and those 3 points taken off the board ended up being a difference maker, because if the Packers had made that field goal at the end there when it was tied, then it would have been 25-22 Packers. But Richard Sherman made a very important play that ended up later on helping the Seahawks. Marshawn Lynch has done a fantastic job in the run game, beast mode as usual. Through 2 games in the playoffs, he has 216 yards on the ground. And through the season, Seattle is ranked first in both total defense and passing defense, and third in rushing defense. So this is really, it's the same caliber type of defense they had last year that led them to a Super Bowl championship. Now looking at New England, Tom Brady is second in the postseason right now behind Andrew Luck with 593 yards, and that's just in 2 games. And during the regular season, he was 10th. Rob Gronkowski, he was ranked tied for 4th in the NFL with 12 touchdown receptions, and he led the Patriots with all Patriots receivers with 1,124 yards. The Seahawks, the questions now, can the Seahawks stop LeGarrette Blount? He had 30 carries for 148 yards, 3 touchdowns against the Colts. The Seahawks, though, did hold Eddie Lacy to 73 yards on 21 carries. And he's a big mobile guy. LeGarrette Blount is also a big mobile guy. So the Seahawks have proven they can do it. But this will be another matchup that will be interesting to see and how that pans out. Continuing on, can the Patriots defense garner any of the same success that the Packers had against the Seattle Seahawks? The Packers intercepted Russell Wilson 4 times, and overall the Seahawks had 5 turnovers in total. If that happens, look out, because the Patriots will make you pay. But on the flip side of the thing, despite the interceptions that Russell Wilson had and the other turnover, the Seahawks limited the Packers to 306 yards of total offense, and considering the circumstances, that's not all that bad, and just 22 points and 1 touchdown altogether. So the Seahawks defense is, really, limited a high-octane offense of the Green Bay Packers to just, the bare minimum that they could. And, they did their job and did what they had to do despite a poor performance with their from Russell Wilson. Now, describing their offenses, I would say that Seattle Seahawks offense is more explosive and dynamic and faster. And I say it's faster because New England's offense, their approach is more methodical. They're not always, big plays, always going for, over the field. I mean, Tom Brady's more than capable of doing that, but they got the run game, the short pass game, and to help them, sustain and create success for the offense. Now, New England will win if they can slowly dissect the Seattle defense. And that's what, they need to do. Starting with the run game and the short passes, like I mentioned, short pass plays, and eventually stretch the field and get this Seattle secondary off balance. The Seattle Seahawks, they will win, other than Russ Wilson not throwing 4 interceptions. They will win if their defense secondary shuts down the New England Patriots, just like they did last year in the Super Bowl against Peyton Manning and the Denver Broncos in Super Bowl 48. So with that said, my prediction for Super Bowl 49 between the Seattle Seahawks and New England Patriots, Seattle Seahawks 37-26. So with that said, as always, I'm Nam, and always use your doodle.